Hi everybody, I'm JT and welcome to today's video from Campervan Journey. So in today's video I'm going to talk to you all about awnings. So the factory awning that's fitted to the side of our California, how it works and what a great piece of kit it is. So when we ordered our California from the factory, we specified the factory fitted awning rail that fits to the side of the van. And this is a great piece of kit, it's very popular. It comes in the UK around about £1,000 as a factory fitted option, but it makes a great difference to the versatility and how you can use the van, and we've used it in all conditions, stopping on a trip down the French auto routes at an air for lunch. We just wind it out. Last summer we stopped for a picnic in what was 42 degrees heat, and the awning was key to us being able to sit in a relative comfort and get some shade. The piece of kit itself is fantastic. It fits very well to the side of the van. You can choose to have it in different colours. We opted for the black version because it contrasts really well with the van itself in the white paint, and the way it works is really, really clever. So we store in tailgate, in the packet where our chairs are kept, our winder. So remove the winder, so within the winder this is a flexible section to create a winder for. Insert the hole here and then start to crank out the awning. What we need to do is wind out to approximately 50 centimeters, so we're not putting too much strain on the supports, and then we need to lower the legs down to give some support. So the legs themselves are really cleverly stored in under here, so we just hinge the front panel out. These are sprung, so give them a gentle push and then they will drop down. Release the catch, drop them down, just to give a little bit of support to take the weight off the roof struts. Same on the other side. Slide down and then just clip. So now we've done that, we can wind the awning the rest of the way out. Keep cranking. As we crank out, obviously the legs will start to tilt and angle, and then we just take a moment to walk them forwards. And then we do the same until we're at our final position. I'm happy with the position of the awning there, so I'm going to stop my winder. With the height adjustment, the mechanism for adjusting the height of the poles is round on the side here, and they have a sprung poles and they have a catch on the side here. Now, this catch is made of plastic and does look a little bit flimsy, and the first time you use it can be a little bit anxious moment as you clip it up, because it feels like it's going to break, but actually it's very sturdy and won't. So pop it up to the height that you want it at, push the catch up, and then it clicks and then locks in. So I'm happy with that position. At the base, we've then got a little foot which you can position flat, and it's got two little holes in it, so you can then, if it's a windy day, put some pegs in to make sure that the legs are nice and secure as well. So I'll just do the same on the other side. Again, put the feet where I want, position, and then lock in. Now, at the moment, I've got a bit of an angle tilting back towards the van. If I knew it was going to be wet weather or I was camping overnight, then I'd always angle the pole so I had a sloping descent away from the van, just in case it was to rain overnight, and then that way you've got a fall for any rainwater to make its way off of the awning itself. But great piece of kit, and as you can see, when it's positioned, on a day like today, beautiful sunshine will give some nice shade for us to sit and relax and enjoy a picnic. So you might have noticed when we wound the awning out, always make sure that your side door is closed, just to give plenty of height clearance for the awning as it comes out, because once your door is open, it stands a little bit farther out and you don't want the front of the rail to catch on the top of the door as you wind out or wind back in. So I'm just going to close the door up and I'll show you how easy it is to fold the awning back away. So pop the winder back in to the section, so wind the opposite way, and just the same as before, everything in reverse. As I wind back, I'm going to take a moment just to walk the legs back, so I've got support for the weight of the awning. Wind again, and it really cleverly, as the fabric winds back, and it's a plasticized fabric, so very resilient to all weathers, really easy to clean as well. Last summer we parked on a campsite in the Dordogne where we had a lot of under trees, and we had an awful lot of fallout from the trees, both sap, leaves and general debris, but half an hour's worth of scrubbing cleaned up the awning really well. So now, before I put the last wind back, I'm going to fold the legs up. So I release the catches down, push up, and then just guide them up to fold back into the little slot in the cartridge. So release the catch, hold the sprung leg up, and then fold up and slot back into the cassette. So now that's all done, I can do the last wind in. Don't rush the winding, just take it steady, make sure it comes back nicely and cleanly, and always just give a gentle tease just to make sure it's tight. And you can see by sight, nice and flush, and pop the winder out. They do sometimes when you're driving, especially at higher motorway speeds, sometimes you hear a little bit of a rattle from the driver's side here. It's just so you've got a unit here sat on the side. I have in the past just pulled over, just give it a little tweak with the winder just to make sure it's nice and tight. But a great piece of kit, and really makes a huge difference to the usability of the van in all weathers, both wind, sun and rain, and highly recommend it if you're thinking about ordering a van, then to spec one for it as well.